everybody. So we're back after Demetrius had his first day of school. This is also the same day. And we're going to be hanging out with the twins while they go to school. So Kaden woke up and got dressed, which you see the new hairstyle and some new fits. He's going to go brush his teeth and, do his little morning face wash. Because, they skin got to stay clear. And they got some great skin. And I'm still a little terrible with the camera, so ignore that. But yeah, he got up, got dressed, and I just love this hair on him. And then the same with Anya, she woke up, went and got changed for the day. Which again, how do you guys feel about her new hair and this one of her new outfits? And then got to get them vitamins so they can stop all this sneezing. Like that mod, like I love that they like have like realistic appointments where they can go to the doctor and stuff like that. But all the sneezing is getting a little too much. So, she got up, brushed her teeth, gonna apply her little facial cleanser. And this is a continuation of after Demetrius started his first day of school. So before Deacon went back to bed, he did put on the twins some food for when they had to wake up and go to school. So that's why they just went down there and got them a slice of the omelet out of the crock pot. And they're just having breakfast together as per usual, like they always do before they head to school. That's where they get in their little morning gossip and like catch up time. But we're not going to spend too much time with that today. So they're going to head to school. And then you also get to see the updates on everybody else. Like, we're going to start with Dexter. So you can see that Dexter done kind of buffed out a little bit, grew his hair. He got tattoos now, facial hair, just looking like a whole new person. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, he looked kind of good. Love the new look on him. And then, Fatu, he cut his hair, guys. But I think the long hair is gonna make a comeback again. But for now, he's gonna be rocking a little shorter do. He also got some more tattoos. The wardrobes were updated as well. So let me guys know how you feel about them. Tess also got herself an update, but I couldn't find her this morning, so we'll show her later on with her update. She has a drastic change, so can't wait for you guys to see it. But yeah, they're just doing their little morning catch up. Everybody's like hugging, saying hey. And Anya and Fetu got to get their little morning flirts in. Love the couple goals they display all the time. And then, everybody's gonna head to class and stuff. Which I can't wait for you guys to see Tess. Like, I love doing her update. But Anya and Fetu got to get their little morning make out and stuff. But yeah, we can say like, since it's their 11th grade year, we can add like they had like a little summer break, and that's where all these drastic changes came from. Like, just growing up over the summer. Like, also, Kaden and Anya don't have any tattoos. Like you see Dexter got tattoos now. Fetu already had some, but he got more now. So I don't know if I plan on giving them tattoos, but I feel like I might in the future. I just didn't think it fit them at this moment. But yeah, so the bell rung, so they all head into class and they all finna sit down. And I believe there go Tess. I was just about to say we're finna see Tess. And as you can see, she cut her hair, which I love this short do on her. I don't know what it is. Like, and it also came in her like hair color. So I love that we get to see that. And the reason they keep getting up because nobody would sit where I wanted them to sit. Like, as you can see, that girl like came and took Tess' seat, but we're eventually gonna get it right. We're gonna get everybody seated and like where they need to be. But yeah, look at Tess. You know, she got her some tattoos. She didn't have any. Now she does. Like, you probably get to see them more later on, but you can kind of see she has like a tattoo between her boobs, and then she got like tattoos on her side. But yeah, I don't know. Tess was feeling a little Tess today. You know, her little attitude. Like she sat on the opposite side of the class. But then that could have been because she wanted to sit across from Anya. I don't know. She just like completely moved from her seat. So who knows how she feeling? We're just like we're just gonna ignore it if it's an attitude. But yeah, like Caden was just like spaced out like the entire class. Like he was not paying attention. Like everybody else was like writing notes and taking notes, and then you got Caden just looking up into space. And then you got Fetu who ain't even got a notebook out. Like he ain't even pretending to pay attention in this class. He just like, when is it over? Like I don't know, I feel like they fit their personality. Like Caden, like be in his head, like spaced out, and then Fetsu just like, don't care. He like, I'm just here because my girlfriend's here. Honestly, like I'm not even here to pay attention. And then so after that class, they got lunch. So everybody's finna head to the cafeteria so they can get themselves something to eat. And you know, they're just finna all crowd around and order their food. And I ain't gonna lie, the lunch lady is rocking that dude. I love when I just see like random characters with like CC, but I love when I see random characters like good CC that fits them and then not just like random. And then, you know, again in the lunchroom, nobody wanted to sit where I wanted them to sit, but we eventually gonna get it right. They're all gonna go sit together at the table. But yeah, I just love this new look on Tess. Like, let me guys know how you feel about it. I feel like she looks way more mature and just, I don't know. I feel like this would be the change we would expect to see from her. It just fits her so good. And I love how bronzy she always looks like. She's really pretty. But then again, all my Sims are. I gotta give myself credit for that. I really do. Like my Sims be looking good. And so, you know, they all just sat down, ate their lunch. And then Anya and Fatu just decided they wanted to get up and just walk out, and you already know what they finna go get up to. Like these two can never keep their hands off of each other. So of course they snuck into a classroom to go be grown. Like they always making out somewhere or doing something nasty. But I mean, what can we expect? They've been together what, 3 years now? So of course that's what type of time they always on. So I don't know, I felt like kind of sneaky the way the camera was like hiding me. I'm like, okay, I'm catching them in the classroom. Oh my god. But yeah, they was just up there, you know, sucking face. Which not even fully, cause you know it's Sims, so you know them lips don't ever connect. But you know, we're gonna act like it is. But that's so cute though. I like how they always sneak out and like make time for each other. But Dexter walking in on them and like getting on the computer and ignoring them like they ain't even there doing that was like the funniest thing to me, because how you gonna come interrupt them? But then again, they also didn't care that he was there. They just kept doing what they was doing. Which I can imagine them doing that because it's like at this point with him being in the fruit friend group this long, he like used to them always doing this. So of course he would be like, y'all taking up a classroom to do this, but I gotta do some homework, so forget what y'all got going on. But yeah, after school, Tess and Anya decided to go to cheer practice, in which they're missing some members, but they made do. And they end up performing this routine, which was actually really good. Like they did a great job. And I don't know, I feel like we should just showcase more of their after school activities. Cause you know, like Cadence and drama club and chess club. So Maybe we can show him like at one of his club activities next. But yeah, so you went and did her little routine, and then after that, she ended up meeting up with Fatu like near his house. He wanted to show her this waterfall, so they met up and decided to play in the waterfall, which is honestly like so romantic and cute to me. But yeah, they was playing in the water, and then they gonna get their little flirt on because it wouldn't be Anya and Fatu hanging out if they wasn't like flirting and like filling up on each other and making out. Even though for some reason they decided to like stand 3 feet apart and not face each other while they was flirting. But again, they're gonna get it right because that's what we do in this game. We don't do what we're asked, but we eventually get it right. So yeah, they're just, catching up because I feel like they would have spent the summer apart, like doing different stuff. Like she would have been dealing with pack stuff. He probably would have been off doing stuff with his mermaids and stuff. So just like them hanging out since this summer happened, and they're just spending time together. And then they decided to play some more, which is really adorable. I love seeing them play in the waterfall. And this is just so like Fatu coded, like for him to bring her to a waterfall. Cause he is a mermaid, so of course he wanted to do something in water. But he also is like really romantic and just loves to hang out with her. And I believe I also like showed them like hanging out before with like a dolphin. So we're gonna get them to go swimming together and see if we can get some of her two dolphin friends to show up because Anya loves seeing them, and I feel like him knowing that he will always try to make sure like one shows up so he can like show her the dolphin. But yeah, he's finna turn into his little mermaid, which his mermaid is cute to me. Like it's not like obviously not the most beautiful mermaid in the world, but I don't know, it fits him and I think it's cute. Cause I like the blue in it. It like shows that they were like meant to be together. Which if I haven't already said it, Fatu would be considered Anya's mate. Just like how her parents are mated and like, you know. So yeah, they was just swimming around together, spending time together, which I love to see. And then we did get a dolphin to show up. So, Fetu's just gonna talk to him, get him to do little tricks, feed him a little bit, which Anya really liked, which I think was so adorable. But the dolphin didn't stay that long this time. But just the fact that he was able to get him out there just so Anya could see it was enough for her. So after that, they swam around a little bit more. And they gotta get their kisses in. So love that. And then, Fatu was putting on his little mermaid charms on her. Like he like did a hydration kiss on her or something. It's like something the mermaids do. And then it just had her like in a flirty mood, like right after that. And then he also like sung like one of his little mermaid lullabies to her, which I don't know. Every time he does that, I think it's like so adorable. And it kind of leaves her entranced a little bit. So who knows what he be trying to do with that. But I think he finna do the Little Mermaid lullaby now. Let's see if he's about to do it. But yeah, you need to like closer look at his mermaid right now. Like you can obviously see some of his tattoos and stuff. And then you can just like see the blue. But yeah, like they was like splashing each other and like just being adorable. And that's why I love like seeing them together. Like they are like the cutest couple. But I don't know, I wouldn't say they're like my favorite couple. Like, oh, he's finally doing the lullaby. Like at one point, I thought he wasn't gonna do it, but yeah, got her all entranced. But I have to say, I don't know. I feel like Ariel and the twins, and then Riker and Zuri are like at a tie for my favorite couples. But yeah, so after she hung out with him, she went out to Chick-fil-A with Tess and Kaden because it was still like decently early. Like it was like late, but like dinner time. So they decided to go get some food together. And then Tess gonna spend the night with Anya. So they went and requested them a table and sat down, and they gonna catch up, see what each other were doing during the summer since Tess got her drastic change, which you see more of. She looks great. And then they just decided to order them some food. And then their grandpa decided to like pop up out of nowhere and like pull Cadence to the side and gave him like something. And then they was over there chatting for a little bit while the girls went ahead and ordered their food for the table. And then like you guys really couldn't see it, but there was like this girl and she was like staring Tess down from across the store like the entire time. Like she would not stop looking at her. But yeah, like it was I don't know, it's kinda giving vibes. But yeah, so after Caden was done talking to his grandpa, he joined the table. I don't know what he told him, but he was like making a sad face after. And then like tested that little embarrassed look, and I was like confused. And it turns out the girl that was like literally staring her down from across the restaurant was like making her way over to her. And it's this girl right here with the long hair. Like she's so cute. And like she like walked up and like walked right up to Tess and like they just started talking like instantly. Like she like pulled Tess to the side and like they just was like just having like the longest conversation. Like she's gonna call Tess to the side right now. And so they just got up and like went over there and like the girl instantly just started flirting with Tess, like rubbing all up on her. And like they like walked to the back somewhere and I ain't even gonna lie, I got Wicked Williams in my game, so they like did something real quick, which surprised the mess out of me. Like it was instant. But then they like came back like after the food got delivered and like was just flirting like some more. Like that girl was like putting the moves on Tess. Like I never seen somebody go so hard. So I ain't even well, I kinda suspected a little bit that Tess like girls. Like it like made sense of why she always had an attitude about like Anya. But like she don't like I feel like she don't like Anya like that. She just, one of her own female to, be with. And like I don't know why Tess like sat down, but they like exchanged numbers just then. Like that girl was when I say she was putting the moves on Tess, like it wasn't even Tess that was flirting, like she was doing all the flirting. And like she like grabbed on Tess' cheek and then like dipped out. Like she was like, all right, I got you, and like dipped. And that was so funny to me. And like left Tess stunned. She was just standing there for a good minute. And then she decided to finally sit down and eat. But at this point, the twins was like halfway done with their food. Like they was over there gossiping. But then when Tess sat down, ain't nobody want to look at her. Like they was acting like, all right, we're just not gonna talk about you abandoning us for this girl. But I feel like they supported it so heavy, like they wasn't gonna say that. But Anya and Tess are gonna talk about this. Like I can see them like staying up all night just gossiping about it. But I don't know. I love this new chapter. Like I feel like Tess finally has somebody. Like maybe now she'll stop walking around stank faced all the time because Anya and Fetu were being too lovey dovey. Like, I feel like that's what it was. Like she was just always getting like they love thrown in her face, and she like wants the same thing. Like she's not jealous of their love, and she doesn't like Anya in that way. She just wants somebody of her own that she can do stuff like that with. So yeah, after that, they ate all their food. Then they gonna pay the bill and head out. They really just waiting on Tess to finish her food because she was over there talking for so long that she gonna be the last one eating. But I can't wait for like to see Tess's relationship with this girl. Like, let me know if you want to like see them go on a date or whatever, cause I can do that. But yeah, so after this, they're gonna like head back to the house and like get ready for bed and stuff. And Tess is gonna be spending the night with Anya, so she's also gonna head back with them. Look at her just dancing like she is excited. So yeah, they went ahead, headed back home. Anya went and like took a bath and all that. And they're gonna get ready for bed. Tess already took her shower, so she's already in the bed. And we're gonna end the video around here. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we'll be back. I believe I am probably gonna send Tess on a date with that girl, and we'll see how that go. But bye guys. See you in the next video.